Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good afternoon from sunny London, England. Once again, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Repping. Otherwise short for Dele London Guna. Space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. And yes, welcome again to another matchday preview of another fixture for the Arsenal, because it's Arsenal away to Bournemouth. Yes, at the Vitality Stadium, it's Bournemouth v Arsenal, and it's a tricky game, a game that we feel that we're favourites to win. But Bournemouth, I think they're promised to stay in the Premier League, and that's their main objective, is to be in the Premier League and solidify that. Let's talk a little bit about Bournemouth now. They had 4, 5, maybe 6 years in the Premier League under Eddie Howe. They do play a good brand of football. Threats to look out for: Dominic Solanke, Big O, Keith, Striker. These are 2 attacking players. Jefferson Lerma, on his day, he's skillful and very tough competitor to keep to contain, and they are an attacking football inside. So we've got to be our utmost. We've got to be our utmost best to keep Bournemouth out and to tame them. It's not an easy game, but again, we have to be 100% on our game. And with Jesus getting off to a flyer last weekend, and Fabio Martinelli getting 2 goals in 2 games, you know, I feel that we could win this by 1 or 2 clear goals. But if you've got a score prediction, you know where to leave it. And speaking of which, before I get started with the team that I would pick and the 9 substitution, I would want you to smash the thumbs up like button for me in abundance. Yeah, make sure you do that. On top of that, yeah, share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. Yeah, make sure you do that. Yeah, and on top of that, yeah, do give me your team selection, your 9 substitutions, and the formation that you would go with, whether it's a 4-1-4-1, 4-2-3-1, or do you go with a 4-3-3? I'm going to let you know my formation in a minute. On top of that, yeah, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, yeah? Smash that subscribe button for me, left, right, and centre, galore, but passionately. And remember, if you do subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? And on top of that, yeah, what was I going to say? On top of that, yeah, yes, this is the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, beginning of the new year. Get subscribing, yeah? I want 1,000 subscribers on my channel. Please show me the love and support, yeah? All is appreciated. So, I'm going to pick my starting 11, and the formation before I pick my starting 11 is a 4-3-3 formation. And in goal will be Aaron Ramsey. Rephrase that. Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsdale starts in goal against one of his old clubs. He had a couple of years with Bournemouth. Became a fantastic goalkeeper in the time that he was there. Well respected and adored by the Bournemouth fans. And the same can be said about the Arsenal fans as well. For me, a fantastic goalkeeper on top of his game, and we need him to be on form. He has made some vital saves already this season, 2 games in, and we will need him to make another vital save if we're not at our best defensively. So I'm going to go for Ramsdale in goal. Right, the back 4. I'm going to give a first start to Takahiro Tomiyasu, the Japanese international, or should I say the Japan international right back. He's come on against Leicester City last weekend, and he didn't look like there was any scathing in his injuries. He didn't look like there was any signs of any injury problems for me. Came on, had a run out. He even got stuck in to the point where he committed a foul and he got a yellow card. Excuse me. Other than that, I'm starting him for this game. My two centre-half pairings, well, they don't need any more introductions. You know who I'm going to go for. William Saliba, complete, solid performer, and he is showing the Premier League why he deserves to play at this level and why he deserves his place in the Arsenal starting 11. For me, he's relishing the moment of playing for a big club like Arsenal, and he's done well in the two games that has been asked of him. Alongside him, his partner in crime, Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães. He's done a job. He does a job, and he's been very steady and solid as possible. Like Saliba, they win headers. They've shown pace, strength. But again, yeah, he had a solid game against Leicester City, and long may that continue. I'm going to continue with Alexander Sinchenko at left back. He's been superb since he's signing from Man City. He keeps it as simple as possible. There's times where he's found wanting while he's out of position at left back, especially when his area of the pitch, his area of position gets attacked. He's not there, but when he is there, he is very good at his one-on-ones, and he will not show signs of getting beaten one-on-one. Okay, going forward, I mean, he's a useful asset from Gabriel Martinelli. So for me, I'm going to stick with Sinchenko, even though Kieran Tierney is getting back to full match fitness. Right, my three in the midfield. In the pivot, Thomas Partey. He was all right against Leicester. I won't say it's one of his best games, but I've seen him play better. And for me, there's a reason why it's called the Octopus, and he can show that week in, week out, not just against Bournemouth, but in the big games as well. And for me, I haven't got a problem playing him in that pivot, and that's an important role for me. And I think it's going to be important if we're going to come away or escape with a victory. Now, the two number 8s alongside him, or the two that are playing further forward ahead of him, Martin Odegaard. Now, he hasn't had a good game since he's become captain. I will say that for free. But one thing I can say with Martin Odegaard, his work rate is terrific. And that's what's going to be needed in this sort of fixture, because Bournemouth will come at us. They'll be up for it. The crowd will be on them from the get-go. And for me, Martin Odegaard, I think he can shine in this fixture. Otherwise, I would not have persevered with him, in my humble opinion. In the other role, Granit Xhaka. Now he will thrive in this sort of fixture, as long as he doesn't get a rush of blood to the brain where he ends up committing a two-footed challenge where he sends off or concedes a penalty by committing a silly foul. Other than that, I've got faith in Xhaka. Yeah, I know. I've got faith in Xhaka. Imagine me saying that. In him keeping his discipline. And if he can keep his discipline, I feel that he performs well. So Granit Xhaka and Martin Odegaard, either side of the party. Now the front three, on the right, Bukayo Saka. I would expect him to track back when we don't have the ball. But when we do have the ball, he's one of the main players that you want on the ball, because he can make something happen out of nothing. Like that Palace game where he's run out there left back, got the outside of him, whipped in the right footed cross that led to the own goal. That's what Bukayo Saka's capable of doing. Against Leicester, I wouldn't say he had the best of games, but still an effective key figure of our team. So Bukayo Saka, right wing forward, left wing forward Gabriel Martinelli. What a terrific performance against Leicester. He never stopped running at them. Had Fofana on toast to the point where you could see Fofana had Leicester City not on his mind. All I can think of, he had a transfer away from Leicester City on his mind, and Martinelli took advantage. He capitalised on that. Now, for me, Martinelli, he's got to show more of his end product like he did against Palace and Leicester City by getting 2 Premier League goals. Can he follow it up against Bournemouth? I don't see why he can't. So I'm going to go with Martinelli on the left-hand side of attack. In the middle, no introduction needed. Gabriel Jesus, for me, he's going to be like the main number 9 this season ahead of Eddie Nketiah. I won't be surprised if he comes off at the 75th or something minute, because Arteta feels that he may tire down, but I feel that he can stay on to the pitch. But I mean, what am I saying? I feel that he can carry on until 90th minute plus stoppage time. He's got it in him. He's our main striker. And we just need him to score the goals now. If he can take his opportunities, then that's even a lot better. But Gabriel Jesus starts this game definitely. So that's my 1 to 11 sorted. Formation is a 4-3-3. If you've got a question about my team selection, if you've got a question about my channel, if you've got your own personal views, opinions, predicted score line, you can leave it in the chat, yeah? Right. My 9 substitutions. In goal, Matt Turner, the American goalkeeper who signed from New England Revolution. He's got to bide his time and just show Mikel Arteta what he's all about in training. That's all that I can say. So he's on the bench. Substitute number 2, Cedric Suarez. A good all-round Premier League right back. Defensively, not as sharp as Tomiyasu. And Tomiyasu is the opposite. Offensively, he could do a lot more, whereas Suarez does a lot more work. But for me, Tomiyasu all round ahead of Suarez, and that's the reason why Cedric Suarez is on my bench. Substitute number 3, Rob Holding. He can come in the 3 and do a marvellous job, as he has done last season. Been linked with a move away from Arsenal, but I'm not going to buy into that. I think Arteta wants to keep him because he sees him as a key part of his squad. So Rob Holding on the bench. Substitute number 4, Kieran Tierney. I would predict that he will be on the bench to come on to make a 15 to 10 minute cameo appearance, just to get his fitness or get his match fitness up to scratch. He is a captain material if we can get him fit, and a top class left back at that. Having saying that, I don't think I'm too sure about his fitness, and neither is the manager, so he's on the bench. Substitute number 5, Mohamed Elneny. Now, he has said in the documentary that he's not happy when he's not selected, but he'll do what he can on the training field to make Arteta see otherwise. Other than that, he is happy to be at the club, and that's the main thing. I guess that's a good attitude to have and a good mindset. So he's my substitute number 5, not based on his mindset, but his professionalism. Substitute number 6. This is Albert Mboyo Sambi Lokonga. Now he can operate as an 8 or a number 6. He doesn't mind as long as he feels like he can get the game time. Him going out on loan was talked about, but for me, I think Mikel Arteta sees him as a key part of the squad, and he will be on the bench for this game. And I do like him. I think he is a talented midfield player who's going to be doing big things for us in the future. I'll have him on the bench. Emil Smith-Rowe is substitute number 7. My decision for this is because he's a guy who can come on and change the game for me, make something happen out of nothing, and yeah, he does chip in with goals. So he's someone that you would bring on with over 25 minutes to go if you needed a goal. Substitute number 8. Oh, this is a difficult one here. Substitute number 8. Fabio Vieira. Now, this is a versatile midfield attacking player who can operate on the wings as well as in the middle, mainly as a number 8 in the middle. He played in the under-21s and he showed some good skill with his end product, final ball passing, and he's got the ability to dribble as well, and that's key. And I think he can even play the deep line midfield player who can make attacks happen. So I'm pleased to see him get minutes for the club at under 21 levels. Substitute number 9, Eddie Nketiah. For me, as he came on the other day, you can see how much he's bulked up, how sharp he looks, and his fitness is never in doubt. And in terms of goal scoring, well, that still gets me wondering how many goals he'll get. However, he's prepared to come on and do the job to the best of his ability. So that's my 9 substitutions sorted out. And my formation is a 4-3-3. So that's it from now. All that I need to say is to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and saving the best to last, as you know I always do. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I'm here again. It's been a difficult few days due to a family bereavement from my side, not my personal family, but from my mum's side, of course. And I'd like to say thank you all for your patience. It's been wonderful filming again. Other than that, on this hot day, if it's over 40, 50, 70 degrees hot, drink loads of water. Other than that, take care of your friends, take care of your families, do look after yourselves. As I always say, peace, love, and bless again. And remember, DLG repping. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk again. Other than that, please just remember to just be nice.